afternoon, YouTube. Today is Sunday, 26, January 26, 2020. Quite a few people are talk about Kobe Bryant, the LA Lakers player, but I want to talk about what is happening right now in Wuhan City. As of this afternoon, around 1 o'clock China time, they had 2007 cases confirmed of the novel coronavirus. Novel because it's brand new, like they never had it before. And there are 56 people there, and according to a Chinese doctor. By the way, I'm not reading Western press. They can go to hell. They read from third or fourth hand. So I'm reading from the CGTN.com, which is a Chinese government television network. The numbers, the cases, and the issues. But what I want you to understand is the doomsday scenario that some TV shows, some prepper were talking about. In this case, the virus scope, the virus scenery is coming to be. A while back here in the southwest in Texas, actually, we had the problem with the swine flu. The swine flu when it started, and U.S. authority blame it on Mexico, that it was a pig farm in Mexico that originated, and it was the zero area. So by the time Peña Nieto was the president, and then closed the country down. You couldn't go to movies, you couldn't go to soccer games, you couldn't go to baseball, you couldn't even go to boxing matches, you couldn't go to theater. Everything was completely out of whack. You couldn't even go to the corner and get you some tacos because even the small restaurants were closed. Completely shut down of Mexico City and Mexico. And then you had the federales, the army, the navy, the police. Everybody went to the state in Mexico with so-called U.S. authorities told that the swine flu originated and they couldn't find it. Actually, it was no case whatsoever about the swine flu. But the country of Mexico, the government set the standards worldwide how to react to emergency situation, and now we see China copy that idea and move forward to the point that they had shut down. The last count was 12 cities. By now that more, but I'll tell you what information that I read before this information. 2070 cases, 56 days. As I dated 2257 China time, or 26. You remember the difference in time zone. But China stops airport, closed airports, bus station, train station, highways, everything. It was closed. Our grandson is in the house, so that's where you see the little kid misbehaving. Learning the game, you know, kid learning the game in the computer. He's losing. He goes berserk, and that brings me to the next point. Let's say something happened in your city, and with this new policy to stop the spread of the virus, they tell you basically you cannot leave your house. So I know some people, well, you have to have 100 guns, 1 million bullets, and blah 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 blah, but they never worry about food. In our case right now, you got little ones. And if you get the little ones unable to go outside, they will drive you crazy. And yes, you lose control if you don't have some electronic toys or little plastic soldiers to play with it. Something to keep them entertained because you cannot leave the house. That's a completely different scenario that so many so-called experts don't think about it, and which is actually happening right now in China. 10 cities completely shut down. Imagine the problem that they're going to have once they run out of food. They tell you that the government will provide food. How fast can the government move to bring the food forward? So this is something that now you have to retrain or replan what you have before. Case in point right now happening in Puerto Rico, in the city of Juanica. They're having 3 or 4 5.6 5.4 earthquake every day, and the people are not staying at home. They're outside in the park, and they don't have enough food for everybody. You know, how long can you support a civilian population as a government, city government, state government? I don't even want to talk about FEMA. FEMA was a mess. I don't want to use the proper adjective, but they were when we have Maria here in South Texas, to the point that we have the churches in North Texas working strictly with churches in South Texas, because FEMA and the federal government, Red Cross, believe it or not, the Red Cross, they were stealing the stuff that the people were selling from North Texas to South Texas. We move faster than FEMA. Texas, we don't believe in FEMA. Okay, and they still owe us money from the last hurricane that hit Louisiana. So, federal government is something that you don't want to count, but if they come to help you a week later or 4 days later, take Puerto Rico and Maria. You saw it. The master guy throwing rolls of paper towels to the people. Can they eat paper towel? You know what I mean? It makes no sense. They're not here to help you. And even if they want to help you, they don't have the stuff to help you. So food is what you need to be thinking about. If you have little ones, oh my God, I feel for you, because you have to think about that and how they can, difficult it can be. Take the lessons that we're learning from China. Take the lesson, no cars on the street. So if you think you have one of those little tank or track vehicle ready, and then you're gonna run away, hey, they close the city. You see a lot of people in Wuhan, the main city, zero city, you know, the area where they started, on bicycles. So make sure you got at least 1 or 2 bicycles in good working order, and learn from the lesson. Go ahead and go to the cgtn.com, the business Chinese newspaper that they're reporting that too. Don't listen to the local Mickey Mouse network that they repeat what they're telling to repeat from AP or the French AP. Just go straight to China. They write in English, guys. They even write in Spanish too. Think about this and take a look at your pantry. See how much rice, how much beans, how much canned food you have. And, well, to do inspection, if you got all this stuff, and make a big pot, make a soup. Have everybody to eat for at least 2 or 3 days, you know. Cycle through, you all cancer, you're all good, okay? It's very important, and think about what China did, think about what Mexico did. So every time we're having a problem, one country is implementing what the last country did, and now China is nobody leaves, nobody come in. If you coming from Timbuktu, the streets are black. cgtn.com, you can see the videos. They tell you if you go in, you're never gonna come out until they change they stop I call it medical jail, because that's basically what it is. The doctor said you're not going to come out, and you're not going to come out. And think about what you have. Think about water. Water is not as important with food, because there is not a mechanical problem, so maybe you have to boil. Oh, gas. If you don't have a street gas, a city gas, then you have to have, make sure you got enough gas so you can boil water and kill the virus. Okay, guys, short and sweet. I hope you this little talk help you to review your food, make you understand that forget about vehicles in a case scenario like you have the authorities close your city down, your little town, and you cannot use vehicles, you cannot leave. So you need some 2 wheels. And actually, if you don't need to go outside your house, please don't go out. Okay, guys, sorry to bring you this news, but smart people, bring the stuff forward. Behave, Good luck. Talk to you later.